Anthea. I'm happy to be here on Meet to Marry. Been here in Charlotte for about a year, and the dating scene is kind of, there's always something a diamond in the rough. But I'm
Okay, fellas, what y'all think? We got this nice brown-skinned young woman. Look like she got her nice natural hair flowing, great skin. Look in shape. The dress may be fitting a little crazy in the stomach area, but it seemed like she in shape. Got some cuts in her arms, little collarbone showing. What y'all brothers think, man? Nice little brown-skinned young woman, Athena. So let's get to it. Always the dating scene's fault. So I said that there was another the young lady before her. I forget her name. She had a positive outlook on what was it? Shay, the young lady Shay. Her response was completely different, or her answer was completely different about the dating market in Charlotte. The way she said it, she kept it cute. She was like, "Hey, it's been cool with me."
I find dating in Charlotte to be just fine. I don't really have any issues with it. I find it to be fun, get to meet new people.
Okay, that was one thing I wanted to point out. Positive outlook on dating. She said, "Hey, it's been fine." You usually don't hear women say that on these shows. "Oh, it's been trash and blah, blah." That's a great trait for her to have. My experience dating in Charlotte has been great. Good on her. So when women say, "Oh man, the dating pool or the dating scene is trash," that would strike me as a red flag, because they have to remember that they're in the dating pool as well. So if the Charlotte dating pool has pee in it, and she didn't say this, but if the Charlotte dating pool has pee in it, guess what? You would be swimming in that dating pool as well. So you are contributing to the pee that is in the actual pool. And this is something that the young men can take with them when they go on dates with young women, and you ask them, how's dating been for you? And she start going crazy and talking negative. That should be looked at as a red flag, because guess what? If things go bad with her, you know who's gonna be on that list of being a poor dating experience? Yo ass. So watch out for that, guys.
looking for a man with maturity, emotional maturity, communication, has some goals, has some drive, definitely family values for me, and definitely knows God. But I'm really excited about this. I'm really easygoing, very career oriented, and just looking for someone to build a life with and travel the world. If you don't have a passport, I'm not your girl. But
here we go. Hey, that passport. I would like, and maybe this is something GMT can start asking these young women. And I think Kendra G has started doing this as well. I created this a while back. It's been floating out there. And of course, I'm not saying Kendra G has, looked at my channel and saw this. So she started asking these women, what kind of pay are you expecting these men to do when you travel? So the first one, when they say, "I like to travel," he needs to be able to travel as well. When women say that they want a man who travels, how are you expecting the expenses to be handled? And this is important, ladies, and I'm saying this to you. This is important for you to make very clear for the men that you're trying to date, because they're going to base their interaction with you off of the pay dynamic. So the first one is he pays for everything: ticket, hotel, food, travel expenses. And then quoting, "When I'm single, I pay for everything. But when I'm in a relationship, my boyfriend needs to cover 100% of the cost for both of us." B, he pays for himself and she pays for herself, 50-50. I'm used to traveling alone and I just want a partner to travel with. C, a situation where he pays for the majority of the trip. I can buy my own plane ticket, but he needs to cover the hotel, food, shopping, and activities while we're in country. So wouldn't that be helpful? So when these young women say, "I like to travel," you better have a passport. Men would like to know what type of cost dynamic they're getting themselves into. Because if you're looking for a guy to pay 100% of your travel when you've already been to like 20, 30 different countries on your own dime, that's a little bit crazy. Now, when you get married, and if you're working and he's working and you are actually setting that money aside, for vacations and investments, then that's what that money can be used for. But until then, you guys need to work something out, or you need to explain a little bit more clear on what you mean by you better have a passport because I like to travel. When guys hear that, ladies, all they hear is you're expecting me to pay 100% of the travel. So I'm explaining to you guys so you can be very clear when you mention the passport and I like the travel thing, okay? So men, and I'm doing this for the guys, for the single men in the chat. So ladies, you can take my advice or not, but you will get curbed if a lot of guys are thinking that you mean that you want them to pay 100% and y'all not even married. And you got a gang of pictures in every different country that you pay for yourself. And now you got this guy. Now all of a sudden your credit card don't work. How that work? Okay.
See you.
Welcome to another episode of MEET2MARRY. I'm your host, Dion, and I'm here with the lovely, the flirtatious, the angelic even, Anthea.
Oh my goodness.
I mean,
I love that. Thank you so much.
See, I'm just trying to
Give the people what they want.
because they want it. They do.
There we go.
So, Anthea, are you excited?
I'm very excited.
We
very
got
excited.
the process, starting the process. And I want you to buckle up, huh?
Locked and
Hey, her hair is nice. Her hair is nice, guys. I like that.
loaded.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
got
get
it.
ready. All right. We have our first dater, Melly. Come on out, Melly.
Melly.
How everybody doing?
All right, Melly. This is Anthea. Anthea, Melly.
Hey, how are
So we got Melly. We got Melly up here. Brother got that little that purse, and I was in the chat. They were trying to say that that's normal for guys to wear in Europe. And you guys know that I spend about a month, 2 months time in Europe every year, and I don't see guys wearing those types of purses. I have a couple of them, the little satchel man bags or whatever, but they don't necessarily look like that. And also, I don't know why Melly came to meet her with this purse man bag on. This makes no sense. So let's continue.
you? Same here.
All right. So where are you coming from, Melly?
Coming from New York. I reside in Charlotte.
Okay. What
Yeah.
part of New York?
Hey, y'all New Yorkers are really migrating to Charlotte. And GMT said this is true as well. He said, because he's from New York, and he was like, yes, a lot of New Yorkers moving to Charlotte. It seems like this is like a MEET2MARRY Charlotte, New York edition, because all these guys are from New York.
Brooklyn, New York.
All right. I'm sorry to hear that, but that's fine. I mean, I'm from Queens, so I mean.
You're from Queens? That's what's
Anthea,
up.
would you like
Brooklyn
to
now.
share where you're from?
I am from Miami, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 305
That's
right
305. You didn't know, now you know. My family's West Indian.
Okay, and that man, these pants, you young guy, and I don't even think he's that young, but y'all got to get out of them tight ass pants, bro. I know he's a skinnier dude, but get rid of that shit.
Okay,
And
cool.
that's it. Do you have any West Indian descent? Being
No,
from New York?
I'm black.
Oh,
African.
okay.
Yeah, African
All right.
motherland.
Hey,
Yeah.
aren't we all? Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
What you say your name was? Can you remind me?
Anthea.
I'm Hamel. Nice to meet you. Hamel?
Hamel. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, I'm Muslim.
Muslim.
So,
Oh,
brother.
inshallah. Oh, wonderful. I know you know Debbie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice. Hamel, nice.
Nice to
All
meet you.
right. So, Melly, can you describe yourself in 5 words?
5 words. I would say kind, loving, caring, self-respect, outgoing.
I like that. That's good. All right. I like that outgoing. Anthea, 5 words that describe you.
Oh my. I would say if it was almost a phrase, a social butterfly. I'm outgoing, very kind.
So you heard her mention, I'm a social butterfly. This is going to come up once again, and we're going to discuss some things about that.
Slightly, it may be confusing, but introvert and extrovert all in one.
I believe that's an ambivert. Yeah.
That one, the combination of that, and a hard worker and very
So,
loving.
I
I don't
like
know
that.
how many
Sound
words
nice.
that was, but that's me.
Sounds nice.
So she got about 50, 11 jobs
Sound like
because she's Jamaican.
She got it going on.
That's
Sound
how
like
they
she
do
got
it.
it going on. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, you know what? That is me. Thank you.
Sounds good.
But
You're
but you
welcome.
know what I noticed?
What you notice?
You notice.
Y'all both said kind.
That's a good
They
word.
say
Yeah.
2 great minds think alike.
We trying to have a heart. I can't.
Okay, so let me explain, GMT's wife. So I guess GMT was talking about it on the interview. I guess there was some pushback. People were saying that she was talking too much or interrupting the guest. But from what the way that GMT described it, before y'all even say anything, is that sometimes the conversation will get stagnant if the women lead the conversation. So since the woman, Athena, is the one picking the guy, then GMT's wife will step in to try and, push the conversation along, because men tend to be better leaders when it comes to conversation, right? So his wife is kind of taking the place of I guess she's thinking for her to ask the questions to keep the conversation moving. So that's why she's speaking a little bit more than GMT does. Hopefully you guys understand that. So, don't get in the comments saying, oh, she's talking too much. There's a particular reason for that. Okay? So let's continue.
A heart of a kind.
Yes.
Sure,
Definitely.
purified.
So, Melly, what are some of your deal breakers? Like, this is a no for me, dog. I ain't doing this.
My main deal breaker is a female with nasty feet. I don't like ugly feet. I like the rub feet. I would like.
Hey, I told y'all about using that female word. I understand that you're in a conversation, but women don't like that. So stop calling them females. You can call her a woman. Women with nasty feet. But when you call women females, yeah, they are actually turned off by that. And it's just like you guys are turned off when a woman calls men males. Your antennas perk up when you hear a woman say all these males, because it sticks out. She's doing that as a slight. She's trying to insult men by saying males. So when you guys say females, it's the exact same thing. So take that out of your vocabulary, unless you're talking about something that that requires you to say females. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Let's continue.
I like to rub my girlfriend's feet, my wife's feet. It's very important.
So we ain't talking about no fetish now. We just saying we just like
it's just-
aesthetically pleasing.
No fetish, no fetish, no fetish.
Cool.
When I wake up, or when you have on sandals or whatever you have on, I have to see nice feet. That's just how it is.
So what it sounds like to me is that he would be treating for the pedicures.
I would, if you don't jump out of my mouth. I was thinking that has to be it, because I work in.
Hey, they already spending this man's money. He talked about he like pretty feet. She got her toes done already. It was like, so you gonna pay for my pedicure, see? And that's why you need more clarification, especially on that travel thing. So since he's saying that he likes feet, then they're already assuming that he gonna foot the bill. But she already didn't pay for her feet to get done. So what's wrong with her money now? I mean, if the guy wants to do it, that's perfectly fine, but it shouldn't be required. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, when you like a woman, you will definitely treat her to some manicure and pedicure. And it may even become commonplace for you to take care of that bill every month, every 3 weeks or whatever. But to make it seem like he's required to do that just because he likes pretty feet, absolutely not. Okay, let's continue.
Can I say something?
I mean, you can
okay, thank you.
share what you're
Because I work in healthcare, so I'm always on my feet.
Okay.
And I think every woman in healthcare would appreciate a treatment of foot care. Since we're always on
I'm
our
a
feet.
stretch therapist. I do massages on the side as well.
Okay.
So
He ain't gotta pay. He'll take care of that, sister.
Duly noted.
He said he could rub on them things, girl. That's what he said.
possible.
Oh, nice. Okay, good to hear.
All right. I mean, she says she's a hard worker because, like she's Jamaican.
Hard workers is always good. It's always a good
like
thing.
the feet, like you just gotta, because you said you massage.
Trust
you know
me,
what to do.
If I had a girlfriend, her feet would be very well taken care of. That's all I'm gonna say.
See, you see that?
Yeah.
I heard it.
Because I don't know why. I'm gonna tell you why though. But I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on. Let me tell you why though. Why? Because I understand women have to walk on their feet every day. They have to go to work. And just in my mind,
right?
I want to relieve some of that stress.
Hey, see, you're preaching, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, that brother he racking them points up, ain't he? He like, man, hey, I'm gonna take care of your feet. I don't think he said he gonna pay for it. He said he'd do it himself. But yeah, that guess that works as well. So he's like trying to get those points. Like, hey, I'm a provider, man. This is good projection. So she's listening to him like, oh, so you gonna take care of my feet? So she get happy. I guess that's what you're supposed to do to gain favor. And he's definitely doing that because she is definitely smiling. So that's good on him.
Yeah.
He is.
He's preaching on today.
See?
He said he's trying to relieve your heavy load.
And sometimes women, we do carry loads.
I'm sure. You guys carry babies. You do a lot.
Look, he's like, man, y'all carry babies. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and take some of that stress off you, girl. Hey, he trying to get it all in, ain't he?
Yes, I love it. I love it.
Okay, good. Love that.
So, what are some of your deal breakers, Anthea? What's just a nah, but I like it.
You know,
What you don't like? What you don't like? What you don't like?
you know, and it may not be the person, but it's what the person does for me. I don't like anyone changing me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And-
You heard that? Wait, hold on. Let's go back. Listen.
It's what the person does for me. I don't like anyone changing me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And anything that has to make me feel uncomfortable, if I don't feel comfortable in the environment or the space with that person, that's a deal breaker.
Okay.
I feel like I'm true to myself. And I'm not trying to say I cannot compromise, not to compare compromising would not change, but anything that doesn't make me feel comfortable, I don't like that. I don't like that person. I don't like that space. I don't like that friend.
Ladies, come to the front of the congregation and listen to your unk. I won't do, I'm not doing, not changing, so on and so forth. When you speak so negatively about what you won't do, how about replace that with things that you will do? Because when men hear all of that, I'm not, I ain't, I won't, I'm not changing, compromise, I may be. That doesn't work for suitable men. So y'all got to get out of that habit of running down the list of things that you're not going to do, because with a respectable man, good day to you. It was nice meeting you. Hope you find what you're looking for. But you know who will put up with that foolery? Some dude that you may think is below your standards. So y'all got to watch that. I see a lot of women doing that. I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, but you never mention the things that you will do. And that's a problem. So I'm trying to help you out.
It's more so something like that.
Comfortability is definitely a number one in my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
I want everybody to be comfortable, not just a woman, everyone.
Yeah.
My man, I want everybody to be comfortable around me, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
An uncomfortable person is kind of dangerous to me.
That is. And you don't truly know that person.
Yeah, I want them to be comfortable. If they're going to be around me, just be comfortable. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you go.
that's good. I like
like
that.
you want consistency.
I do.
Like you want some consistency.
Very much something consistent.
Yeah. See, I like what I see and what I hear, because it's the good ear right here. That's why I'm standing over here. I'm liking it. All right. So, Anthea, do you have any questions for Melly here?
Question: what about your family, or what are family values to you? Or
Family values to me. My values to my family is. You mean like?
or are you close with your family, or do you have good relationships?
Yes.
I'm a very family oriented. I come from a very
Yeah, I
small
have a good
family.
relationship with my family.
Yeah.
I have 10 siblings. Yeah, I have a lot of siblings. Yeah.
Oh my! And I'm an only child.
Oh wow! So it's like the complete
It's
opposite.
complete opposite, but I do love big families, and so that's important to me. Where do you fall into that?
I'm in the middle. Me and my twin sisters in the middle.
So there's another one of you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my sister. That's cool. Are you guys close?
Yeah, we close.
Oh, okay. All right.
She's my sweetheart. She's. Yeah.
And just for anyone who's dating you, do we have to get her approval?
No.
Oh, I'm just saying, sometimes that could happen.
No.
Or if she's not happy with it, it could affect how you
No,
progress
it
in the
don't work
relationship.
like that, no.
Okay, all right. You have your own thoughts and everything.
Yes.
What it sounds like is he got boundaries. See, that's good. That's
That's
good.
good. That in family, in large families like that as well.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So, Melly, do you have any questions for the lovely
Yeah,
Anthea?
so my question is, when you get into arguments like with your family, how do you go about that? Or your friends, your close friends, anybody? Like when you get into an argument with someone, how do you react, or how would you fix that problem? Mainly family and friends, not strangers.
Okay.
That's a very good question.
No, if you're a good problem solver, that's what that is.
No. That's not what he was saying. Not a good problem solver. He was trying to see how she would react to conflict. So is she going to lash out? Is she going to, keep it feminine and wait till y'all get home to address certain things? I talked about this when the young woman with the skirt that was 2 inches above the thing.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure on mine.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Officer, you wouldn't believe the skirt this girl got on here. Just 2 inches above the thing. You know what I'm talking about. Yes, sir.
I don't like acting like everything's fine. I'm not that female. Like, if it's not fine, it's not fine. And that's how it is. I'm not the, let's wait until after. No, because then I'm going to get more upset the more we're waiting just to have a simple conversation.
That is absolutely a red flag. Because if you have this woman in public and something pisses her off, let's say that one of your coworkers is a female and she comes up and she says something to you and she grabs her arm or whatever, just being friendly. That type of woman gonna go off on your ass in public. He's trying to see how she handles conflict, you know, in public, private. Are you gonna use insults when you don't like something that I did, and then you gotta walk it back and say you didn't mean it? You call him a skinny ass dude, and then when y'all make up, he's like, man, you called me skinny. Oh, I didn't mean it. I was just angry. That's an issue, especially with the women who deal with these chubby men, and y'all get into an argument. Now all of a sudden you're a fat ass. And then when y'all make up, it's like, oh, I didn't mean it. I was just angry. That's not the way you argue. That's not the way you talk about somebody that you love, because they're going to assume and feel that you've been holding that in ever since you've been with them. So if you call a fat dude a fat ass, he's going to be like, well, you got with me. You've been thinking this all the whole time, and you just waited until you got angry at me, and now you calling me a fat ass? That's a problem. So that's what he was trying to see.
You just gotta answer it. Hold on, just answer the question.
I'm ready to hear it. I'm ready.
And you know, I've gone into the distance because I'm very.
It's all right. Take your time.
No, I'm very slow to anger. If I get angry or if I'm upset, someone had to get in an accident with my car. Like it had to be something very. It takes a lot to get me upset.
Okay.
Nothing, very rarely, and when it does, I just I have to be quiet for a moment, because I don't want to do anything, because I'm not always in that anger area. I don't know what would happen.
Okay.
So I have to get quiet, process, but don't confuse my quiet with not addressing the situation.
I got you. I won't confuse
I just
you.
need to take a moment, because I don't know what my tongue may say, what my actions may do. And if it's to a family or friend, for someone who I love, I don't want that to be confused with I'm just angry in the moment.
Okay, sounds good.
So I do get quiet.
Okay.
And then I will come with gentle words.
Okay.
And I'm very forward with my feelings.
Okay.
I know men don't read minds. No one reads minds. So I would say it bothered me when you did this.
Okay.
And it hurt me when you did that.
Okay.
So I'm very straightforward with that. But it does come with quietness at first.
Okay, cool. Another question. So when you was a kid, what was your favorite childhood game? Like number one, whether it's a board game, manhunt, which, you don't have siblings.
I hate these types of questions.
Nintendo.
Okay. Oh, so you just play the game?
Yeah,
That was your favorite?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I love
Yeah.
Nintendo. What was your favorite game for the Nintendo 64?
Like Mario 1 or 2.
Mario
I can't
Kart?
remember.
I like Mario Kart.
No, I don't think it was Kart.
Was it Mario World?
Mario World?
So, yeah, Mario World.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Super Mario.
King Koopa and
That was cool. Yeah, that was a cool creation. I like how they did that.
Yeah.
It was cool for our, back in the 90s and stuff like that. It was really cool. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my two questions.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Melly. Now you have met. Now we're going to go on to the next. Thank you.
So he's a nice brother. I mean, I don't, and I'm old, man. I keep saying this every time I see a young man come out there in like street urban wear for something that's supposed to be like a date. It seems like the women are outshining the guys, which is perfectly fine, which they're supposed to do. But I would love to see the men come a little bit more, like well dressed, but it may be coming up. We'll see.